Chessington World of Adventures has had a very busy end to the year. With the main season at an end, winter maintenance has started to take place around the park. Not to mention construction is very much taking place over at the construction site for the Paw Patrol area coming for next year. So join me in this video as I tell you guys what has been happening around the park so far this winter period. Starting off at Vampire, which has still been spotted testing, making it very highly likely that it will open for next year. However, I want to talk about something else that me and other people have noticed to do with the second lift hill of the ride. At the base of the lift hill there are brakes, and on my most recent visit to the park for the Winter Tales event, I noticed that some of the brake cylinders had been replaced, with one of them still needing to be placed back onto the ride. This all but confirms that the issue wasn't the ride is sinking, like some people have thought, but to do with the brakes on the ride or other potential mechanical issues with the ride, which has resulted in a lot of hardware needing to be replaced, which would explain why it has been closed for such a long period of time. Looking at the entrance to the ride, you can see a lot of Halloween decorations have been stored in that area, which could just be due to the lack of places to put them while the event isn't on. Or what could also be likely is that they could be used as additional theming items around the ride and its queue line, which would be nice to see as they have always added bits and pieces to the queue line of the ride, while the ride has been closed for previous closed seasons at the park. Heading on over to Seastorm now, which during my recent visit to the park had been boarded up as well as undergoing its winter maintenance. While there wasn't much to see here, I did manage to catch a glimpse at the ride and it didn't look to have been taken apart yet, but this is probably because Winter Tales event is taking place at the park. And with it being at the centre of the park, it would be hard to move while the event is taking place. Just next door to Seastorm and looking at Elmer's Flying Elephants, which is also going its winter maintenance. As of my most recent visit to the park, all the elephants around the centre point of the ride had been removed and taken down. However, there have been rumours that someone has fallen from the ride. Now, I do want to express that this is rumours and I haven't seen anything confirmed about it, but it is also explaining why it's been closed, as it needs to undergo a health check potentially to make sure the ride is also safe to operate. I do think it will still return for next year though, and I will try and get more updates on its winter maintenance when I do another video like this in the new year. Heading over to the construction site for the 2027 Minecraft themed area, where not much has happened since my previous construction update. However, there has been some more groundwork taking place to get the area ready for vertical construction to start taking place, more than likely in the late spring to early summer next year, once the Paw Patrol themed area has opened to guests. I will take a closer look at this construction site next time I visit the park to do another one of these construction updates. While I was at the park, I thought I'd have a look at the Land of the Tiger area and see if anything has changed. However, it is very hard to see anything as it is fenced off and there is no way of getting down there. But from what I could see, not much is being done around that area, meaning that more than likely this is the end for the area and it will be the next area to get redeveloped at the park once Minecraft and Paw Patrol have been opened. In my opinion, I can't see anything happening in the next couple of years, and I can see the park closing the log flume permanently as there has been no suggestion that it will open for next season. And I can see the park letting it rot away or start removing parts of the area to use in other areas of the park or for their numerous events throughout the year. Finally, heading over to the Paw Patrol site where a lot of progress has been made since my last update from the park. Looking at the floor of the site by Croc Drop, finished pathways have been put into place by the helix of the roller coaster, which is a similar texture to that of the pathways found in World of Jumanji. Moving over to the fully constructed flat ride in the area, which is nearly ready to start testing, all it needs is for the flooring to be put into place, as well as this. The coaster has also been fully installed and the ride envelope testing may start taking place in the coming weeks. Also in the area there have been some buildings that have received their theming facades, one of which looks to be the control tower nearby the helicopter flat ride, which indicates that this building may be incorporated into that flat ride. There is also a building at the back of the area which has been themed to look like a town hall, which may also be connected to the theme of another one of the flat rides within the area. This flat ride is the former jungle bus from the now demolished Wild Asia area. Also looking at the station for the roller coaster in the area, there is still only the shell of the building up, but air gates have been installed in the station and I can see the rest of the building for the station going into place in the coming weeks as well. Moving over to Nevada Snake now, where two big metal structures have been placed near the fence of the construction site, which looks to be the main entrance into the area, where I imagine there will be a Paw Patrol sign or the area name put on it, but we will have to wait and see as nothing has been confirmed by the park yet. That's all in terms of construction and winter maintenance updates from around the park. Stay tuned for more winter updates and construction updates from the Paw Patrol area and Minecraft areas in the near future. But be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date on when I next upload a video onto the channel, and be sure to check out another video on the channel. But until next time, goodbye.